What do contrast therapy, Ardrossan Beach, and Kelburn Castle have in common? Today, we're diving into the growing trend of cold water therapy and looking at the positive physical and mental health benefits it has.
Today we're going to be looking into cold water dipping and the powerful benefits of contrast therapy. But first, we need to learn more about contrast therapy.
This is the third episode of our TVA Wellness series investigating health and well-being. And one big health trend we can't ignore is the adoption of the Scandinavian practice of contrast therapy, which is taking off here in Ayrshire.
To learn more about cold water therapy, we visited Clyde Coast Saunas, where we spoke to Sharon.
Hi Sharon! Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
I'm excited to try contrast therapy today. Can you tell me a bit about what we're going to do today?
Yes, absolutely. I think you're really going to like it. There has been a huge increase in the number of people that are coming to facilities like we have here. People are coming to try the heat and the cold exposure. Basically, it's about getting healthy stress. What we're going to do is we're going to take you into the sauna. First, that would be my personal preference as opposed to taking on the cold first. Get your body really nice and hot, get your heart rate up, get you sweating a wee bit, and then bring you out and we'll get you into the cold plunge.
After heating up for 10 minutes in the sauna, Kristen is now ready for the cold water dip. Gemma Collins, a cold water specialist, is going to talk Kristen through entering the water.
Now, what happens is, because your body's quite warm just now, you're going to feel an initial shock, but nothing that we can't deal with. So I want you to take control of yourself and go in without hesitation on an out breath. And nice out breath. Oh, that's that. Oh, effortless. No problem. So what's been happening is, basically, your veins have been open like this in the sauna, and then when you get into the cold water they've closed like that. And they're thinking, what are you doing? Right. Now what happens is your body's looking after itself just now, and that's why you feel okay. Now you get the cold water therapy anything less than 15 degrees. So you've came in here effortlessly at 10 degrees, still enough to give yourself a shock, but you've took mind over body control, and now your body's doing what it knows what to do. Now this is fantastic if you had any back pain, arthritis. For me, I do it for my mental health. People do it just for enjoyment. You don't have to have something wrong with you to enjoy the difference, but getting into the cold water is a challenge. And it's amazing for your hormones, your mood. You're going to feel absolutely amazing.
To get the full benefits of the therapy, Gemma walks Kristen through an exercise to get the blood flowing back to the extremities.
Horse stance. So we're going to just go up about that. We're going to go down as if we're on a seat. We're going to keep our back straight, and then we're just going to pretend a little bit of pressure here. So the horse stance, basically what happens is that helps your heart. It doesn't use too much stress to get that blood back to the fingers and to the toes and back to where it should be.
While Kristen works through this exercise, why don't I take the time to tell you about TV Ayrshire? TV Ayrshire is supported by the National Lottery Community Fund. This fund helps us bring media training to Ayrshire for people aged 16 to 25. If you'd like to find out more, visit our website at ayrshireFilmCo.org. Now over in Ardrossan, we're checking in with Black House Sauna.
So Black House Sauna brought the business to Ardrossan just in December. It used to be a mobile sauna at sporting events and pop-up. However, we wanted a more permanent base that people could come on a regular basis. We've seen an increase in people looking for natural ways to improve their health, and contrast therapy is one of those. So contrast therapy has been transformative for many of our clients. The health benefits include an improved sleep, improved muscle recovery, heart health and stress relief.
It's not only Black House Sauna that sees the benefit of cold water therapy in Ardrossan, but also a group called the Grey Dippers.
So the Grey Dippers started about 3 or 4 years ago. This one here was quite into a wee bit of fitness, and they went into the beach or the water just behind us here. But then what happened is they called me out to try this cold water therapy. Right? I'd never tried it before. So there's a wee bit of fun involved. So I then meets up the next day before work and goes and tries a bit of dipping. That's when these guys saw it, because he lets you know when he goes on social media. No, he goes to dentist, Facebook updates. So we end up like a wee group is going. But then what happened is, that was like September and October, and the weather started to change and really started to get cold. I think it was your idea, James, wasn't it, to try and do something for charity. So we thought, right, how could we incorporate something for charity, cold water dips, right through winter? Let's try and do like a wee charity kind of thing. So we done that.
We'd obviously spoken about doing it for charity, and I kind of said, what about the food bank in Glasgow Street? It's the kind of main North Ayrshire one. So we set the target as £1,000 at the start. Thinking, then with total we said 5 would be absolutely amazing, and then 3 years later we're £60,000 we've made.
Yeah.
The thing is as well now, it's became like the Boxing Day dip, out of nothing, it's became an annual thing. I mean, every Boxing Day there's about 300 and 400 people doing to look and watch them, maybe 300 and 400 people in the water. So it became out of nothing, and 9 dafties forming this group, it became an annual Boxing Day thing for the full community. So
what's good as well is when we put it out each day on the page when we're going to be dipping, you do, especially this year, we noticed a lot more people just coming down and joining on a day-to-day basis rather than just at the Boxing Day.
Became part of their morning routine. It's kind of, you feel as if you're ready for going to work, whereas you get up for work maybe 7 o'clock straight to work at 7:30, whereas you get up at 5, coming down, dipping, seeing the boys, as if you're building up and you're ready. By the time you get to work, you're ready for your day.
Hot and cold therapy is an age-old practice making a modern comeback in Ayrshire. As science continues to explore its full potential, more people are discovering its powerful effects. Could this be the key to better health? Ayrshire seems to think so. Thanks for watching this instalment on TV Ayrshire. Remember to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and keep an eye out for future uploads.